Hey guys, I never thought that I would ever have to make a video like this, but here we are. I said some things that is inexcusable, but I also want my followers to know it's just not my fault. You know, when you grow up in an environment like mine and things are said and you pick up certain types of language and words. And unfortunately, my dog says some things in private that I tend to pick up. They were offensive. Like I said, I hear you guys, and since it's all of her fault, I'm just gonna turn the camera over to her and she will do the apologizing. Okay, bye.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
This video is sponsored by me. Links to my workout program along with my proto donut are linked below. Make sure to have watched my video, The Toxic World of Cancel Culture, so you can understand the Blaire White section of this video. And make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications for every post, and leave a comment so you can help me fight the YouTube algorithm. If you did all that, you deserve a virtual hot Cheeto, and a thank you, and a big ol' kiss on your forehead. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, but if your little cute face is new, welcome. My name's Michelle McDaniel. I'm not McDonald, not related, even though we look very similar sometimes. I'm a personal trainer. A proud mother of a pug, as you can see from. You're really not a proud mother of a pug until you have a 40-inch picture of your dog and her dead favorite toy. Don't worry, Mr. Barrington is resting in peace because Yoshi made the decision to keep eating the stuffing. So now we've got Santy Paws and his friend Prancer, which is just perfect for the holiday season that's coming up. Sorry, Yoshi, you can have this back. I'm also a past theater nerd gone grown-up cosplayer, and this is my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you, where I share my thoughts that will probably offend at least one person. And I have a question for you that I need answered right now in the comment section. Why are YouTube apology videos just a butt? No, not a good butt, but just a sweaty, hairy, just took a dookie butt in my face while eating hot Cheetos and about to blow. Today I want to take a deep dive into YouTubers and celebrities' apology videos that they posted after they made a little or big oopsie. I want to answer questions like, when should an influencer publicly apologize? Do apologies have any meaning anymore? And why didn't you wash your face before you filmed this? So sit back, grab your hot Cheetos, and let's take a deep dive into the art of the YouTuber public apology. Apologizing. Everyone, I would hope, has made an apology of some sort because we all have made a mistake. And in the end, should have done the right thing and at least apologize for whatever action we decided to partake in to hopefully bring some closure or satisfaction for anyone that was offended or hurt from that action that we chose. But when you're a public figure and you make a little blunder or a large blunder and the public hears about it, then the majority expresses their dissatisfaction with your act. That's when the public apologies roll in. Many public figures have made public apologies. By the way, pop a hot Cheeto every single time I say public and apology, because it's gonna be a lot. People have been publicly apologizing since we had TVs, and maybe even before. But let's stick to the ones that reached millions of people and aired on television at least. Presidents. Let's roll on back to 1952, Richard Nixon. On a televised live to the American public, now called the Checkers speech, Richard Nixon, then Republican candidate for Vice President of the United States, defended himself against charges of financial impropriety.
I have a theory too, that the best and only answer to a smear or to an honest misunderstanding of the facts is to tell the truth. And that's why I'm here tonight.
Nixon did not explicitly apologize, but as journalist Karen James noted, the speech began by sounding apologetic. And since we're on the subject of presidents and vice presidents, we cannot go forward without talking about Bill Clinton and the blue dress and the affair. In 1998, in a televised address to the American public, Bill Clinton issued out an apology for his affair with White House intern Monica Lewinsky. But first, he lied to America on national television. And go.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Well, it turns out that he did in fact have sexual relations with that woman and had to make another public statement less than a month later to retract that statement at the prayer breakfast.
I agree with those who have said that in my first statement after I testified, I was not contrite enough.
And also to deliver his famous apology where he stated he had great regret for whipping out his eggplant and then having Monica twiddle with it. And of course the words that make an apology, I'm sorry, I have sinned.
I don't think there is a fancy way to say that I have sinned.
Well, the horny bastard got impeached. The second president to get impeached, actually. Darn you, Monica, tempting the president like that. Oh, woman. Right? Anyway, I don't think he was sorry. I think he saw the backlash and then he had to damage control. He went through some great lengths to keep it under the rug, telling people to stop searching for something that's not there. Having a 20-something-year-old Monica, similar age to his daughter at the time, sign an affidavit saying he was always appropriate and very presidential in the workplace. And then once he got caught and his job was hanging by the strands is when the I'm just a poor sinner came out. Then the apologies came out. You will see this in a later example with YouTubers of present time. It's like when you're 9 years old and that annoying kid across the street insults your Pokemon card stack, calls it weak, and then proceeds to try to grab the Pokemon card stack and try to rip it apart. And then you punch him in the face and make him cry. And then your mom forces you to go say sorry. I'm not sorry. And I'm still not, Daniel, but I just said it so that everyone will shut up. That's Bill Clinton's apology.
That I have sinned.
But let's move on from the stuffy, boring dudes that run the country. Let's talk about celebrities. Ah yes, celebrities, the people that drive individuals to cry at the very sight of their images. The people who get worshipped because, well, they're on our TV screens. So they're like gods and goddesses or something. They are talented. I don't want to take that away from anyone, but some of you fans are insane. Celebrities fart just like us.
I was gonna say. Yeah. You can't handle a fart, you can't handle me.
And they also screw up just like us, which then leads to a public apology. Something I find that some celebrities do when they screw up is first publicly apologize. Then they make sure to publicly show that they donate money to the group of people that they offended. Oh shoot, I have offended a big group of people. What shall I do? Wendy Williams publicly apologized after saying Joaquin Phoenix was oddly attractive and making mocking gestures about what she thought was his cleft lip or cleft palate.
Called it cleft lip. Yeah. Cleft palate. Yeah. He's got this. Yeah. He's got this. No, I find it to be very attractive.
The actor had explained that it's actually a birthmark. People did not like that comment or gestures at all. Wendy took to Twitter to apologize and then publicly state that she is donating to 2 different companies, Operation Smiles and Amber Cleft Palate. A school held a heartwarming fundraiser where they played the Lion King remake and Disney fined them $250 for not having a license. My high school owes Disney so much money. After an uproar, Bob Iger, Disney's executive chairman and former CEO, issued an apology via Twitter. Our company, at Walt Disney Company, apologizes to the Emerson Elementary School PTA, and I will personally donate to their fundraising initiative. And since we're in unprecedented times and we're all in this together, I can't not bring up celebrities apologizing about what they said when it comes to the virus that shall not be named. Vanessa Hudgenson, you know, High School Musical. That girl. On a live, Vanessa Hudgenson said that dying from the virus that shall not be named was inevitable and that lockdown was a bunch of bull.
Like, yeah, people are gonna die.
Hutchinson's irked people even more by saying her words were taken out of context.
Hey guys, so yesterday I did an Instagram live and I realized today that some of my comments are being taken out of context.
Before finally just apologizing via the Notes app. I'm so sorry for the way I have offended anyone and everyone. I realize my words were insensitive and not at all appropriate for the situation our country and the world are in right now. This has been a huge wake-up call about the significance my words have. And then she donated to the virus that shall not be named organization. She didn't, but it would have been the celebrity thing to do. Hey, charity is charity, even if it's just to get people to forget what you said. So we know that celebrities are not perfect and they make little oopsies, which then leads to a public apology. But what about people who have a smaller scale of an audience? Still a lot, but not known by the world. Oh yes, that brings us to the YouTuber apology. YouTubers have some of the most busted, fart-filled, poor me, ugly, crying, looking like they just rolled out of bed apology videos that I have ever seen. And they're almost always really long, like 40 minutes long. It seems the rubric for YouTuber apologies are, 1, I'm just gonna be blunt, look like. The first person that comes to mind is James Charles. I don't want to get into the micro details of his apology and why he apologized. Everyone and their sugar mama talks about it, and I'm not invested in his life, but I just thought it was so odd that a top tier YouTuber makeup artist followed through the rubric of YouTuber apologies. Everything is here. Hair smashed to the side, no makeup, look as tired as possible so it makes you look more sorry. Crying.
Mom, I need you to know that you were the most important person in my life.
Normally, he looks like this, but in an apology video, you get this. He even put on glasses, and I took a dip through his thumbnails. I never see glasses in here. So I am taking notes because I've got tons of cosplay glasses in my cosplay studio. Oh, now these are YouTube apology material for sure. And then all of the parodies roll on in.
Hi y'all, James here.
I'm sorry.
Currently traveling abroad.
James Charles here, just woken up.
I just woke up.
No, Tati told me, hey, talking to boys could get you in trouble one day. Womp womp womp. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then came back with an epic clapback of a video exposing the people trying to expose him. And as you can see, hair done, face beat, lips plump, wearing black, but it's got some white in it to brighten it up, and it's fitted. It gives off that I'm that bitch type vibe. And 41-minute clapback video. Holy crap. Honestly though, if I'm going to clap back at someone, anyone, I'm gonna make sure to make them look as foolish as I can for as long as possible. Okay, let me list off all of the things that you need to make a quality and traditional YouTuber apology video. Please have your pen and paper ready, but if you aren't taking notes, there's gonna be a PDF below. Just kidding, there's not take note. All right, let's go. We already have number 1. Look like you give absolutely zero shit. Smash your hair to the side. You gotta look like the complete opposite from what you normally look like. 2, cry profusely. Even if you gotta fake it. 3, have a dog.
Cooper, I have no idea how I'm gonna record this video, dude.
Okay, well, what was the dog for? This was literally what he opened with, like straight from the beginning. Even the dog is like, dude, don't tie me into this shit, please. 4, make sure the thumbnail is you with huge eyes, very distraught looking, like you're almost in pain because you said something offensive and you really want to sell to your audience to believe you so they don't leave and continue watching your videos so you can still make money. And 5, the title needs to be something like taking accountability, doing what's right, an apology. I'm so sorry, Nikita Dragon. 10 out of 10, by the way, for the dramatic picture and title combo. Nikita, she knows how to do it. Or just a simple sorry will suffice. Wait, JoJo made an apology video? What did she do? Comments turned off. You guys are gonna make me watch this. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me do some quick last minute research.
5 minutes later.
I watched it. She was just saying sorry that she didn't upload fast enough. Little dramatic, but you guys know these teens and their emotions. And 6, lastly, just say you're sorry. You don't have to mean it. You know, the whole Jeffree Star route. But you can't forget that part. We all saw what happened to Bill Clinton.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Let's learn from history, my little fledglings. But just for future reference, just know that if I ever make an apology video, I'm gonna have face beat. The absolute longest nail, biggest, longest wig, edges done, lace laid, girls out. It's an apology video. And me and my girls wanna make sure that you know that we're so sorry. Right? Would that help? I don't know. I just don't personally want to see someone bawling on camera, snot dripping from their mouth, that huff puff ugly cry tendency. I know you guys messed up, but maybe get yourself together a little bit so then I can understand what's going on. And wipe your nose, because it's a lot. So there's people like me who are like, fix yourself up. And then there are YouTubers that do fix themselves up and people have a problem with it. Addie Westbrooks had herself done and had a very, classy background in the back, and people didn't like that. Comments are turned off. I could have sworn I screenshot some, but it was old, and so I guess you'll have to take my word for it. But H3H3 did comment on it as well.
Oh, everything's so perfectly put. She's wearing a peace shirt. She's got scented sticks in the back. I can't get over the scented sticks. Her makeup is like insanely on point, right?
But before you apologize, you have to think, do you want to have a scripted apology or do you want to just wing it? Tati took the scripted route.
I am going to be reading from what is approved by my legal teams.
Which to many people say that it's less organic, but you do get to make sure it's kept clean, uniformed, and organized. And like she says, she does have some legal matters into it. We've all seen how the free-for-alls work out. Rewind the video if you need a refresher. I personally think it's good to have something planned out because I enjoy the cleaner videos. Jeffree Star switched it up a bit. I don't know if he was in front of a green screen or what, but the way he's sitting on that couch was absolutely horrifying for some reason. He stayed in that position the whole time. It was weird. But since we're on the topic of YouTuber apologies, let's talk about one of the YouTubers that I like, Blaire White's apology. Remember, if you missed my critique of Blaire White from a fan's point of view, check out the video, Toxic World of Cancel Culture, because that video is almost 30 minutes long. It took me forever. My hands hurt from the excess amount of editing I do on these videos.
Ah, my hand is cramping, Mrs. Bob.
The least you could do is make me and the girls happy and just watch it. I was pleasantly surprised with Blaire's apology. I definitely thought she would follow the traditional YouTube apology list, but thank you, Sky Daddy, she didn't. It was quick and to the point, got herself together, no crying. She apologized for getting information wrong. She called herself stupid. She said she was irresponsible for not doing proper research, gave the money she made from the video to Janae, and Janae accepted her apology. But now, let's get critical. There are a few things I noticed that makes the situation a little suspicious and questions the intentions of Blaire. I do hope that Blaire takes this as criticism. I'm not trying to bring her down. I don't even want to see her get canceled. It's just something that I've noticed, so hopefully she takes it as just criticism and maybe improve when she messes up in the future, because it can happen, and apparently to a lot of people, she's got a track record of messing up. But let's get into it. Promotion of the video was almost non-existent. I noticed she didn't put the apology video as a post on her Instagram like she usually does for all her other videos. She posts every video she makes on her main channel on her Instagram and in her stories. She will actually promote her video for around a week in her stories or until she posts a new video on her main channel. The title. She titled the video, Let's Talk. I personally wouldn't even click on the video based on the title. It sounds more like a little quick update or maybe a show or a meetup that she's putting together, not an actual video. The thumbnail is not put together at all. Every YouTuber knows you want a bright, eye-catching thumbnail, at least hinting what the video is about. She didn't even make a thumbnail. I would think that she would put at least Janae's face in it. You know how she used her picture in the original video when she posted it? The mistake Blaire made was all over YouTube. People who are gonna look for an apology video aren't going to click on this, most likely. If she uploaded this video right when all the info came out, that she spread misinformation, titled it with an I'm sorry, and made an eye-catching thumbnail, it would come off as more of a genuine apology and that, hey guys, I screwed up, I'm so freaking sorry. But it seems like she's trying to hide the fact that she messed up, all while looking like she's doing what's right, but also stay hidden. Apparently she blocked Janae's name as well from the comment section. People noticed their comments with Janae's name in it were getting deleted or blocked, so that's just kind of a very odd thing to do. So though I enjoyed the video for the lack of tears and boogers in my face, I have to agree what other people are saying. It seems that she's taking accountability, but also staying under the radar so people don't think she did anything stupid or wrong. Pretty much, she should have done everything she did with her most recent video. Pop-in thumbnail, crazy title, constantly putting it in her stories. Adding a description so it scores higher when searched, unlike the apology video. That description section is just desolate. But it is what it is. Janae accepted the apology, so it's really not a topic anymore. You either want to support her or not. But if you look at the followers, she's losing a ton of subscribers for her screw up and the way that she followed up with her apology. But that brings me to my next question. When should there be a public apology? I know many of you guys are gonna say, well, when someone hurts my feelings is when they need to publicly apologize, and I have to disagree. No matter what, we're all probably going to offend some type of person, and when people start demanding apologies for every little thing, the line gets blurred between what really needs to be apologized for to people just nitpicking and demanding things that they need to just take a seat for and calm down. For example, apologizing for minor things like Jenna Marbles and putting her specific fish in the wrong fishbowl when she didn't know. A 40-minute apology video? Holy crap. I'm not too sure if that was completely needed, but I do feel that there are apology videos that are from people that really want to deeply explain to their audience where they were coming from and make sure that they know that they are really sorry and they will improve. I think Jenna Marbles falls under that category. But there are apologies from Jeffree Star, who apologize quite frequently, and then they just give money to their followers shortly after to make it all go away. I don't have all the screenshots, but he's done this quite frequently after scandals. I'm not a follower, but I'm sure people can vouch for me in the comment section. It seems to be a very repetitive tactic. So I personally don't know when they are necessary. I think it depends on the person, it depends on the situation, because like I said, some people want an apology, some people don't care. I think most of the apologies that I've seen, I probably could have done without ever seeing it, and I would have lived a happy and fulfilled life. I think the purpose of an apology video is damage control. In the article, The Art of Public Apology, hence my title, they brought up a great example. In today's consumerist society, the public is God, and so the celebrities apologize to us, the public, in a way that people earlier used to appeal to their God. In 1697, for instance, Judge Samuel Sewall went to South Church in Boston to apologize for his role in the Salem witch trials, in which 20 innocent people were executed in a fit of mass hysteria. He asked his fellow congregants for their pardon, but his appeal was primarily that God, who has an unlimited authority, would pardon that sin and all his other ones. And then everything was great, except for the people who got brutally murdered for no reason because of mob mentality, so there's that. The public apology today is an act of publicity. Many of the public personalities are appealing to their audience not to boycott their product. This guy wanted to apologize so God could forgive him and he can get into the gates of heaven or some. Celebrities and YouTubers apologize, not all, but many apologize so that they can keep subscribers and their status. For example, Blaire White, she posted the apology 3 weeks after she lost over 30,000 subscribers. Do apologies even mean anything? Yes. I think apologies are important only if the person actually did something wrong and not just apologizing just because people want to demand an apology. You know, you little nitpickers out there that want everything to be problematic. We do not give in to the mob on this channel. Y'all need to go somewhere else. But when you do something wrong, the least you can do is apologize. Now, the way you can tell if the apology is actually worth anything is if they improve. If they continue to do what they apologize for, they probably weren't too sorry. Apologies are worthless without an actual change. Like people that cheat and then crawl back on their hands and knees, Laura Lee style crying, and then you're on Cheaters the next month finding them in a hotel room with your best friend. I think apology videos or just videos talking about the situation that upset people are great. Maybe you said an opinion that you just want to clarify or just, you know, converse with your audience a little bit more so they see where you're coming from and you guys come to the agreement to just agree to disagree because we're all different. We all have different opinions. I do think a public apology video or just, you know, conversing with someone can just show that you really care about your audience and you want them to know that you have heard them, but you also want yourself to be heard as well. So if you're a public person and you want to talk to your audience, why not? I think that is great. The way that you do it is up to you, and the way that people take it is up to them. So once again, if I ever do a very deep, heavy apology video, just expect beat face, possible cosplay, most likely a clown if I was acting like a clown, and a lot of boos. But now you guys know my opinion on YouTuber apology videos. What is yours? Thank you so much for joining me during this deep dive video. I am trying to post longer videos. I like them a lot more. It's what I specifically watch. I really do enjoy critical thinking and theorizing things, hypothetical situations, and just reading a little bit more about certain random topics. So if you guys enjoyed it, let me know. I hope you did. The next long video I am working on is taking a deep dive and looking at the unhealthy world of K-pop performers. You guys have been asking for that one for a while, so I hope I can deliver. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your